You're listening to Never Heard of It, a Night Shift Radio production. Yeah, so I have this ring light. For those of you watching on YouTube, I use this ring light, and I've had it on the orange setting for a while, and I hate it. I don't like warm tones. I like cool blue tones, and I know I'm a weirdo in this world on that. But the blue tone of it, the like whiter light of it, the bluer light, had been flickering, and it's been weird. So I've been using the orange just because it's there and it's brighter. Like this is a little darker than I would like. I would like a little more light. But I don't know, man. It was $20. So like, I know I'm getting 100% what I paid for. But I might, see, it's flickering. It's like, there it goes. It's going bonkers. I'm going to have to change it, but I don't know. So I might change and, get a Elgato key light. Oh, I want that one. Because there's like the key light mini, and it's like $100, but I think it'll be just enough to just give the right amount of light. I'm about to move my office in the next couple of months, and I know I'm going to need actual lighting because there are no like it's just going to be a cube of a room, basically. Much like what I'm in now, but there's not even natural light down there, so I'm definitely gonna have to rely on lighting. So.
I think someday I want to get like hue lights or something like that for this fixture above me. So then I can fuck around with the temperature of that light and get like some cool tones. Because I always hate, and like the greatest web camera, but it's a pretty stock standard. It's the Logitech that like used to come with like every fucking Chromebox for meetings. So like I know that they get decent enough video signal for what they are. But like it always looks so washed out because of this light. And as we saw at the beginning of the episode that we just recorded, I started out trying to go with just a couple of desk lamps in the room to get a little bit softer to it. But it was bringing me to too mellow of a place for the shit show that is this podcast.
Oh boy. Speaking of shit shows in this podcast, hello and welcome to the Never Heard of a Podcast trailer edition. I'm your host, Michael Veit.
And I am Caleb Pyscho Goreman.
So we are here to talk about our upcoming episode. Now, this is a little bit of a change of schedule, so we are shifting gears here. Originally, we were going to do the movie Turk 182, which was requested by one of our listeners. So first off, we apologize to that listener. However, there was no way to watch Turk 182. It wasn't available on demand. It's not streaming on any services that we were able to find it on. We did see a janky YouTube version, but it was shady.
I mean, when I looked it up, I think it was even on IMDb, the only watch option it gave was like under rent or buy. I was like, buy on Amazon for $25. I was like, fuck no.
Like, yeah, no.
Like, maybe like you might get lucky digging through the $5 bin at Walmart, but like, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah. First off, I would never shop at Walmart. But yeah, so
exactly. That's where I was getting with it.
Right, that was good. That was a good lead in. Yeah, so instead we pretty much just jumped ahead a week and decided to do the film Pyscho Goreman, which just came out about a month ago, and it was actually recommended via Twitter by listener Helen. So Helen, thank you very much for the suggestion. They recommended this, and we're gonna watch it and see what it's like. We'll let you know if it's good. The best way to do that is to watch the episode. Now, hopefully, if you're listening to this trailer episode, you've subscribed to this podcast or on YouTube. But if you haven't, please do so. It'd be really cool. And then, because that's how you'd know that this, when that episode drops. But yeah, so I mentioned that this episode was suggested to us via Twitter. You can actually follow us on Twitter at the Nahoit Podcast. That's the NHOIT Podcast on both Twitter and Instagram. And you can tag us in things like this of movies that you think we should watch. And if there's something even, smaller or weirder, maybe we'll do it as a Patreon exclusive because we have a Patreon. Caleb, we're part of a huge Patreon, actually.
Yeah. We actually as a network, as an entire media company, decided that, why should we ask you to subscribe to a separate Patreon for every show that we have, when we can give you one feed with bonus content from across the entire network, so you can get episodes early, you can get special bonus episodes. We here on Never Heard of It are dipping our toes in a new concept where we, in 5 minutes or less, one of us tries to convince the other to watch something that they've never seen. So you have fun stuff like that we're trying out, and you can get access to all of that in one place at nsrad.io/Patreon. So if you are able to, and if you desire, we would love the support. It really means a lot to us. We can help keep the lights on, literally and figuratively, over here at Night Shift Media Group, and we hope to keep bringing you some more really cool content, including some stuff that we can't talk about yet, but we're gonna be telling you about real soon.
Very soon.
Special behind the scenes looks at some new non-podcast stuff. You just saw that we just launched Left of the Dial Live. We're going to get you some behind the scenes stuff from that too, some exclusives there. So we're really trying to make this worth your while. But of course, as Michael said, if you all you do is click that subscribe button, or if you go to a place where it's possible to do so, you leave a rating and review. All of that means the world to us, and even literally just shoot us a line on Twitter. We love it. We fucking love it.
Oh, absolutely. And another great place for you to do that is you can actually go to our website, which is thenahoit.com, the NHOIT. .com, and you can actually submit a form to be like, hey, I'm making a formal request for you guys to watch this movie, and we totally fucking will, because we will literally do listener requests until there are no more listener requests, and then you are susceptible to us choosing the movies. And if you've been sticking around for these past 165 plus episodes, you'll know that our taste is a little shaky at best.
A little questionable.
A little questionable, a little sus. So
I will say that for the most part, Ellen very much appreciates when someone else picks our movies for us.
Yes, as does my girlfriend. So definitely do that. We would really appreciate it. But so again, Pyscho Goreman is available as an on-demand movie. It is available for rent on all the major rentable watch digital movies things. I think it was about $6 or $7 for most places. So if you are the type of person that watches the movie before the review, do that. Just know, of course, we spoil movies like crazy. Note this movie, although it stars children, is not a kids movie. This is actually a very R-rated, gory film, but it is a comedy. So I will leave you with that it is kind of a comedy adventure type film, comedy sci-fi. So keep that in mind when you do, if you do decide to watch this film. It is definitely not meant for kids or safe for work, unless your work is somewhere that doesn't mind blood and guts. You work in a mortuary. I don't know, man.
If you work at Trauma.
Yeah, right. There's Lloyd Kaufman here. This is a crazy movie. Wonderful. So you definitely want to check that out. I mean, or if you're working from home, this is not one to have playing while on a conference call in the background.
No.
Of course, don't play any movies in the background on a conference call. It's very rude. Please pay attention. Or don't. I'm not your fucking boss. I don't care. Yeah.
I'm not here to tell you what to do.
Yeah, unless you work for Night Shift Radio, then I am in fact your boss. Please don't do that while we're having a conference call. That's fair. Sorry. But yeah, so thanks a lot for listening, everyone. We hope to catch you for this upcoming episode. It's going to be a blast. We just know it. So thanks for listening, and we will see you on Sunday.
Hey. Yeah.